because Wilton Simpson was unopposed. And you cannot have a democracy if you're forced to have whatever's just handed to you. So I'm running so that there is a choice. That's how this started. I started to realize where our stark differences were the more research I did into Mr. Simpson. I've been a teacher for 17 years, and he does not support teachers. He does not support teacher unions. Now, I've heard some bizarre statements out of Tallahassee, some of them dealing with unions where they state that, well, if a union can't get 50% of membership, then maybe we should decertify them because the minority is making the decisions for the majority. I look at how many people show up for midterm elections. If we follow that same process, we need to decertify half our districts and get rid of a lot of senators. Right. That cannot happen. Unions are the only protection that teachers have. And then the next thing that I heard on those lines was, well, unions protect bad teachers. And that's silly, because if you think that that's the case, then lawyers protect bad people and we should get rid of lawyers. But that's not the case either. Neither of those are actually true. What happens is unions protect the process. It's that simple. You have to go through a process. If you have a bad teacher, go through the process. The bad teacher's gone. But you cannot cop out and say that it's a union's fault. Unions help teachers. Teachers do not get paid enough. You're going to have everybody come up here and tell you how important education is, but we don't see teachers getting paid a very livable wage. Rule number one for business is if we want to attract and retain the best people, and again, retention is one of the main problems in education, then you need to pay them. And we need to figure out how to raise teachers' salaries. There should not be only a difference of $9,000 between somebody who starts today and somebody who's been teaching for 20 years in this county with a degree. And the difference in their pay salaries is $9,000. If I work for a major company and I work for 20 years, I guarantee you I can get a $9,000 raise in 3 years. But we don't treat teachers like that. We need to treat education better. We need to start getting teachers a livable wage. I'm going to guess that the whole waving needs to stop.
Okay, and we'll have Mike Wright come up now and ask questions. Mike.
Thank you.
Mr. Cottrell, let's go back to that lawyer. No.
I'll have to apologize to everybody who's running for like judge or something.
No mad lawyers tonight. The question we have for you has to do actually with Senator Simpson.
Okay.
In his 2 years of representing Citrus County, Senator Simpson has already earned a reputation as someone who really helps in ensuring funding for Citrus County projects, especially in the areas of water and the school pay center for the girls. As a Democrat freshman senator, how can you do what he's done?
Well, that's a wonderful question, but if we have any teachers out here in the house, you'll know we don't get a trophy for just doing our job. We do our job. So the fact that he has just done his job doesn't earn him the right to necessarily be reelected. As a freshman, I would come in and I would want to be innovative. I don't think you can say you're for the environment and then vote for fracking. I think that's a problem, and that's something that Senator Simpson did. I think that we need to be figuring out ways to give our citizens some sort of tax break, like we did when we asked citizens to get new air conditioners that were more efficient. We can do the same by offering citizens some sort of break like that for putting solar energy on their house. Not necessarily going to large corporations. Let's do it for the citizens and give them the break.
Okay, thank you very much. And now we're at the end of the questions. You have your 1 minute closing.
Okay. 1 minute's not going to do it for an entire background, so I'll give the very quick version. My father was 20 years military. He served in the Navy, so I grew up all over the world. I then joined the Army because that's what you do if your father's Navy. And when you live all over the world, you start to see how other countries do things. We should not be the only civilized country and the richest civilized country that refuses to provide affordable health care to its citizens. There is no reason that, I lived in Germany for 11 years, there's no reason that a country like Germany, which is up near Nova Scotia as far as the latitude line is concerned, with the weather patterns of Seattle, should be running more solar power than the Sunshine State does. We should not be drilling, we should not be fracking. Let's get innovative and let's do solar, let's look at wind, let's look at turbines out in the ocean that can go one direction when the tide comes in, one direction when the tide comes out. There are things we can do to create jobs and to create opportunities. We need to be innovative and we need to think outside the box, and we're not doing that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.